authenticity is the piece of the puzzle that you're missing. Let's say it like this. To love yourself wholeheartedly is to be authentic. Because when you're authentic, you're not in the ROM or in the box of conditions. See, a lot of us at one point in our lives, even if you are shifting gears at this time, we were locked in a box of pain, heartache, pressure that wasn't even supposed to be applied to us due to us conforming to the places and the people around us, the things around us. And see, it's funny how the world hates truth. See, the truth can cause you to lose your job. The truth can cause you to lose so-called friends, family members. The truth scares people because people done for such a long time been conditioned to wear masks, to be fake, just to fit in, right? And that's why in this season, people are choosing to love themselves because to be you is a superpower. See, when you start to realize that nobody can be you, you start to run into people that admire those quirky qualities about you, those things that you hide in front of the ones that are really not for you. And when you start to be yourself and you attract the ones that are really for you, your tribe, you start to experience different levels of life, different levels of consciousness, different levels of love, unconditionally. See, we had the key the whole time, but we were conditioned to operate from our mind, right? Our state of mind, our programming. But in this season, we're learning that when God says first seek the kingdom and everything will be added, we're now seeking the kingdom because the kingdom is the heart. The kingdom is what powers everything. The kingdom is unconditional love. The kingdom is authenticity. Talk to him. Talk to him. Family, I want you to know I'm thankful for where I'm at in life, but I'm not where I want to be. But I'm so grateful for where I am. Because at one point in my life, I've prayed to be in this position. But see, me remaining a wolf climbing the hill, climbing that mountain, I always allow my purpose to be my fuel that keeps me going. See, when you follow purpose, you never miss. When you follow your heart, you'll always be on the right path. Because see, once we start understanding that the battle that we're supposed to fight is not external. We're in the midst of what you call a spiritual warfare. So the battle is unseen. So what do that tell you? It takes place in the mind, in the mental plane, right? And see, when you start letting go and letting God, meaning getting out of your head and allowing your heart, that's when miracles happen. See, gratitude is the gateway to freedom. When you start being thankful for a cup of coffee in the morning, when you start being thankful just to sit out on your deck and just really appreciate the peace that God has granted you with. See, in this season, people are starting to realize that less is more. They're starting to realize that when needing nothing brings you everything. See, this is not a tangible everything. It's a everything based around clarity, guidance, It's a everything, meaning no longer are you in a externally you have what you need, but internally it's a storm going on. You're starting to allow the peace that's outside to be with inside. Because a lot of times we self-sabotage the blessing, right? And we keep repeating the lesson after we have taken that class. We passed that test, but our mind will play tricks on you, right? Y'all remember back in the day the song that say, my mind playing tricks on me, ding, ding, dong, right? See, we have to allow the mind to be set free and not control us. That's why when I'm doing things like meditating in my sauna or something like that, and my mind starts telling me, man, you've been in here too long, it's time for you to get up, you need to be doing this, I then tell the mind, no, you're not the master, you're the servant, and you're supposed to help me build what's in my heart. You're supposed to be loyal to your woman, your queen, which is the heart. And externally, as a man, we're supposed to be loyal to our queens by being that head, by being the leader, by being led by God, which is purpose, right? They say a man without a vision shall perish. Well, men, what are you doing? Are you sitting around every day twiddling your fingers? Are you sitting around every day just playing games? Talking to people that don't have no substance? Talking to people that are not building but tearing down things unconsciously? Men, I'm talking to you. Because we can't blame our women. Our women conform to who we are, right? So we have to really set the tone. But you can't even set a tone if you're not following God's voice. See, men know not what they do. That goes for man and woman. Unless a man is led by God, that woman can't follow you. That woman that you choose to walk with you, or that chooses to walk with you, have to see God through you. Your characteristics have to project godly activities. Let's say it like that. You got to have the qualities of the Most High. And you got to be able to help your woman based on her being the wounded one, the woman, walk into the kingdom just as well as you are being guided into the kingdom. One band, one sound, family. See, my nonprofit, Create the Flow, the slogan is never go with the flow. But see, it's a paradox. It's a great paradox. Because in order for us to create the flow, we got to go with the flow. But it's not the flow of the world. It's the flow of God. The flow of the Most High, not the low. The big G, not the little g. Because see, the worldly God tries to take your place as the little g. We are the little g's, guided by the big one. But if you allow what you see in your reality to dictate how you move, you already missed the mark. So you are in what you call, what's the word I want to say? You are living in sin, because to live in sin is to miss the mark. We've all been born missing the mark, out of line, out of alignment. And it was up for us to be able to recognize the hidden hand of God, the Most High, to give us lessons to help us level up. See, a lot of times the problems that come into our lives have been sent by God just so that we can come back to God. See, God is a great hider and we are the great seekers. Family, we're playing hide and go seek. Y'all remember that? As well as red light, green light, know when to go and know when to stop, know when to rest and know when to keep going. That's why we have to stay in the presence of God. We have to stay in the present moment, not being dictated or lied to or controlled by our past experiences, or by the experiences we want to step into in the future. We have to stay right beside God. The same way the woman got to be right beside you, not you thinking that you are better than her. Not her thinking that she's better than you. But for you guys to stay in the presence right beside each other. Y'all are one, family. And you have to operate like that. Your woman should be helping you multiply the things that God put in your heart to bring forth. But you as the man have to keep seeking knowledge on whatever the industry you're trying to bring into your reality. You have to seek that knowledge and become a mastermind when it comes down to that. You build so much value based on knowing what to intake into your heart, because you become what you eat, not just through your mouth, but through your ears and your eyes, family. That's the message. That's the message. So like always, family, never go with the flow. We're here to create the flow, family. And if there's anybody out here that be getting my messages that God sends through me, and they would like to collaborate on any venture that has something to do with uplifting each other, building something that can help elevate the world itself that's around us, email me, right? Or visit my website, www.createtheflownp, meaning nonprofit.com, and send me a message. I know that I can't do it by myself, just the I need am as well. And am represents us as one, family. That's how I am, meaning God, walks on earth once more. That's how heaven comes to earth, family. We are the grounding rod. Just like on a house, when they put a ground rod in the ground, so if lightning hit it, it goes straight to the ground. Well, look at the lightning as God and you the rod. And it's constantly striking, trying to make a connection, family. So get out of the way. Let go of the old programming and let God, meaning the flow of your heart. Let this one hit you today like a ton of bricks. But like always, family, no separation. No more. Stepping into 2025, I need you to go get it. Everything that's in your heart, go get it. Do whatever it takes. Don't take the less resistance path. Take the path that look rough and rugged. Because through that path, it would be like lifting weights. You would then build a stronger spirit, a stronger light, so that you can see in the dark, family. But until the next message, one love.